whatever changes you have to make, and you just do it. You gotta think about your wife. Hunt is on, and you're the prey. All I'm saying is, survive.
Our children will throw stones at your tanks, shoot arrows at your helicopters. There's too many of us now, and you can never stop us. Maintain my reserve, we multiplied rapidly. Tolerated the nonsense long enough. Haven't we my people's thirst exposed the bottom of creek beds? Combined with hunger, we left you mud and fish head. My movements are monitored by the laws. Mean-faced crowds left awed and in applause. I represent that small percent that grew up getting beat up and they just ain't with that. Stack a servant of God, descendant of Christ, I'm unstable. In my double-minded life, I shake the ground like bad weather. I be forever. I'm too caught up in this part like Heath Ledger. It'll never get better. It's bad Pavita. We'll see how tough you talk after you lose a leader. Transfusions, trauma units, and ambulances. Blood cover phalanges, pulling metal out your monkey ass. I don't use the word war lightly, pimpin'. Your best men couldn't whoop our women. The blessed ones, they'll walk away limping. The time has come for you to make a decision. Will you listen to Paul and Jimmy? Pretend you don't hear me? Or man up and go to war with me? Sometimes you gotta go to war, but if you never forget what you're fighting for, it's for the white boys who had to live in your shadow. But the time has come, so prepare for battle. Sometimes you gotta go to war, and if you never forget what you're fighting for, it's for the white boys who had to live in your shadow. But the time has come, so prepare for battle. What can you possibly say when you come back? I'm big and fat, that's why people love Stat. You better come better than that when you come back. Or your new boss name, Grown Black. Mine was not so controversial, a little bit more commercial, a little more metrosexual. I can break into your circle, I'm a problem. Ask Kevin or Russell, Rare Burn, I tell ya, don't slow down my hustle. I'm not muscle, but I used to be. I got muscle, and they'll move for me. I stay true to my community. Beef is nothing new to me. The possibility excites me. It's combat, 3, 2, 1, contact. You better put a contract on stack. If my granddaddy was here, he could try to calm me down, but he's gone and nobody can control me now. I'm just a lucrative dude, stay in a lucrative mood. I make lucrative moves like this lucrative feud that's gonna buy food for each and every one of my dudes and put some money in the pockets of a couple of gold. Sometimes you gotta go to war, but if you never forget what you're fighting for, it's for the white boys who had to live in your shadow. But the time has come, so prepare for battle. Sometimes you gotta go to war, and if you never forget what you're fighting for, it's for the white boys who had to live in your shadow. But the time has come, so prepare for battle. It's for my trailer park girls went round the outside, got hit up with that ketamine and almost died. For little boys who thought you was some kind of role model, false idol, left them with a coke problem. You're no problem, let alone the greatest. You took off for a 5-year hiatus. Meanwhile, I've been in the air like clouds. I either just took off or just touched down. When I touch towns, I let people touch me, so they know they're not supporting a pussy. We'll see how you deal with me. The reality that you could end up killing me. Bring that chainsaw, I put your brains on the crime scene. YouTube that, y'all. You get a couple new hoes in that hockey mask. It'll take an act of God to get me off your ass. Sometimes you gotta go to war, but if you never forget what you're fighting for, it's for the white boys who had to live in your shadow. But the time has come, so prepare for battle. Sometimes you gotta go to war, and if you never forget what you're fighting for, it's for the white boys who had to live in your shadow. But the time has come, so prepare for battle. Hey, it's me again. You pissed off yet? I would be. Why don't you do something about it?